Hello there. Well, it's a lovely day. It's early February and it's quite spring-like, and I'm off along the river to see if I can catch a roach. Well, it's a very mild day, and it's not windy and it's in perfect condition. And the river looks good. We haven't had any rain for a couple of weeks, so I am hoping to catch something. Now the banks on this river are quite high, but there are a few places that you can creep down to get level with the water. It really is quite nice to get level with the water, because your profile doesn't show up to the fish as much as it does if you're at the top of a bank. Now I'm fishing with worm, and I'm using my preferred method of having the float fixed at the bottom of the float. I think I showed last time how it can be easily moved up and down. There are two little rubber stops either side of it. Getting the level and the depth is very important. You can fish over a fish by being too high in the water, or if it's too low it'll always be catching. In fact, I think I get caught just now actually. Yeah, it's just a snag and not a fish, unfortunately. And I've got my close face reel. Now I'm the sort of fisherman that likes to wander along the riverbank. I don't like to stay in one spot. I'm not that fond of ground baiting and staying in one spot and luring the fish to me, which is probably a better way of catching a lot of fish, but I'm not so interested in catching a lot of fish. Now look at those catkins, don't they look nice? I said it was spring-like. We all enjoy fishing in a different way. My preferred way is to absorb the environment around me, marveling in nature and exploring a river, hoping to see a fish. But if I don't see a fish, I've got plenty of other things to see. Look at these lovely snowdrops. They're all over the bank, and they're really quite big snowdrops. They say that our wildflowers are coming out a month early. I think it's definitely climate change. I think if climate change was happening a lot slower, I think nature would have its chance to adjust to it, but I'm afraid it's happening so fast. I think we're going to see a lot of casualties. Well, finally I catch a roach. It's not a very big one, but roach are beautiful fish, and they don't grow very large. If you caught a 2-pound roach, it would be a monster, and you'd be very, very proud of that. This one is quite small, but it's in lovely condition. All the fish in this river do tend to be in excellent condition, and there's quite a lot of different species. It's a really nice little river to fish. The roach is prized by many fishermen, and some people prefer to fish for roach rather than any other fish. They do swim in shoals, so do tend to, if you catch one, you can catch another one. But that will satisfy me today. Now there's a close-up of the fish. You can see what a lovely condition it's in, with lovely red eye and red fins. There's one swimming in an aquarium. And just out of information, those are the names of the fins that you have on coarse fish. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little fishing trip. If you have, please click a like and maybe subscribe. Goodbye for now.